Morning, everybody. It's 6:15 Friday morning. Here we are, Friday morning. We got the weekend coming up, man. This is a pretty good weekend too. You gotta. This is kind of the weekend before everything kind of gets out of control. You know what I mean? This is your last full week of work, really. Next week, we're all going to be off at least on Thursday, most likely. There's obviously people that are going to be working on Thursday. But, for the most part, everybody's going to be off on Thursday. You're going to be doing your Thanksgiving celebration with the family. You're going to be, whatever. Maybe you have to go back on Friday. Maybe you don't, but you got that day off. And then, boom, next thing you know, you turn around, we got Christmas, which falls on a Tuesday this year. There's another 4-day weekend, 4-day work week. Right immediately after that, we got New Year's Day. So in the span of just a little over a month, let's call it a month and a week, we got 3 holidays, a bunch of short work weeks. I mean, this is when it gets crazy. At work, I've seen it go one or two ways. I've been in the logistics field, for a long time now. And in logistics, this usually gets pretty busy right now. Especially this week right now, right? This is the push before Thanksgiving. What happens after Thanksgiving? Black Friday, Cyber Monday, yada, 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 Lots of people that are going to wake up at, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, Friday morning, and go get their shopping on. And, that means big business for stores, which means big business for me. I tried to call and get an extra trailer for a deal that we got going on this weekend. And, normally I make one call, be on the phone 2 minutes. Hey, Joe, Carl, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, busy. Hey, let me grab an extra trailer tomorrow. What? You're out? Oh, yeah, I understand. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Sally, Carl, what? You don't have any trailer? I mean, it gets crazy. It gets really busy this time of year. We do a lot of deliveries this time of year, ramp up. We're looking at some, for one specific customer, they're looking at, they're projecting a 500% increase in what they ship. Huh? 500%. Like, what am I going to do with 500% more? With 0% more labor? I don't know what to do with that. My car, man, I tell you what, these cars nowadays, these things are so much more advanced than they used to be. I'm driving down the road, 6 o'clock in the morning, Friday morning, November, and my car all of a sudden beeps and says, yo, low outside temperature. Like, really? Okay. It's 6 in the morning, I'm tired. I shouldn't have got up so early, that's for sure. Anyway, back to the deal, right? So this is the crazy time of year. So how does that affect you when you're working, right? Are you crazy this time of year? I'm just saying, man, try to be laid back, try to be chill about it, try to be, it's going to be what it's going to be, right? We're not going to be able to do anything more than what we can do. We put our best foot out there, right? We work as hard as we possibly can. We give the customer as many options as we possibly can. We push our employees to the absolute limit. I need more, I need better. I need it. Let's go. Customer needs it. Let's go. Let's push through the end of the year. But at the end of the day, you got to look back and reflect on what's done. I read this article the other day about, they're always coming out to, 5 morning habits of highly successful people. This person's doing it. Look how successful he is. I better start doing it too. There's a lot of good stuff in there. A lot of times it's Like, just because Joe does a good job at his job and he gets up at 4 in the morning, doesn't mean I'm getting up at 4 in the morning. I'm telling you that right now. But this thing was the opposite. It was, 5 traits of highly successful people, for the end of their workday. And a couple of the things they had in there, the majority of the things they had in there were all about, hey, say goodbye to people, right? Don't just bolt out the door, especially if you have people that report to you, that take up after you. Maybe you're the end of a shift and somebody else is, the next shift off. Say goodbye to people, man. Make sure that, everybody knows you're leaving, and, tell them have a good day. Do that. It's number one, it's courtesy, right? It's like you work with these people. Come on. Number two, I don't know what they all are, but just a couple of them that I remembered off cuff is, the other one that kind of struck me is look at tomorrow morning, right? I don't do that enough, I don't think. It's the end of the day, man. You're just thinking, man, it was a huge day today. A lot of wins, a lot of successes. Let's go home, enjoy it. Spend the rest of the evening with our family. Take 3 minutes, man. Look at your calendar. Do you have anything in the morning? Do you have a conference call at 8 o'clock you didn't think about? Do you have, any meetings that are first thing in the morning that might change how your morning routine goes? Make sure you check that out. I know it's happened to me many times where you came into work and next thing you know, you're like, oh man, I got to do this at 8:30, and that totally ruins your morning, man. Because most people come in, get into a routine, right? Boom, 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 boom. That's what I'm talking about. So make sure that you check that calendar before you leave. The last thing I remember was check to make sure you don't leave nobody hanging. Right? If you told somebody today that you were going to get back to them today, if you have something that's due today that didn't get finished, that happens. Let that person know, hey man, hey Steve, I know I needed to get this back to you by the end of the day today, man. I apologize. Something came up. I'm not going to be able to do it. Can I, is it okay if I get it back to you tomorrow? Because if not, Steve's sitting around going, it's 4 o'clock. Is he going to send it? It's 4:30. Is he going to send it? It's 5. He hasn't sent it. Is he staying late to finish it? 6? I don't know. Or Steve's just irritated that, there goes another deadline that Joe can't keep. But if you communicate with him, it's, things are on the up and up. Especially for that person that you said, hey, I'm going to look into this. I'm going to get back to you. Get back to him. Right? Don't leave them hanging, man. Even if you don't have an answer. I think that's a trap that I fall into. I know sometimes it's like, hey Mary, I'm gonna count these beans up and I'm gonna let you know how many there are. And I didn't get to do it because the farmer came and whatever, I don't know. I didn't get it done. So instead of calling Mary and say, hey Mary, man, I had a busy day, I didn't get a chance to do it, I'm gonna take care of it tomorrow, okay? You just let it go. Going, yeah, obviously she'll know that I didn't get. No, obviously she won't know. Make sure you get back to people. See why I don't get up at 4? I can barely get up at 6 and stay awake. So anyway, man, you guys have a great day. We'll talk about it tomorrow, Monday. We'll talk about it on Monday. See you guys.